Writing format, let us recall and remember writing: letter writing, essay writing, article writing, notice writing, report writing, diary writing, message writing. These are some of the formats that I will help you to and write them in a proper way. Letter writing, mainly we are having, that is social and business letter. Okay, so formal letter comes under business letter. Writing format, let us learn and remember how to write a better letter, essay, article, notice, report, diary, and message. Sample of formal letter, in which you will see that first of all you have to mention your name, then followed by address. After that, mention the date. Then you mention to whom you are writing the letter, that means addressee with the address. Then salutation you mention, and after that you mention the subject. Then you write the description, the matter, the body, explanation, not in detail but in brief. Then finally you end up your writing part with subscription, that is called closing line: yours faithfully, yours sincerely, and then you give your signature. So this is the format of formal letter. Second is the format of informal letter. Here it is not required to mention your name, but you mention first of all your address, then write your date, and then salutation, as you are seeing here mentioned, dear Pia. Okay, so you can write your own way, whether you are writing letter to your mother, father, friends, or whatever. Okay, then you write in your own expression the body. Okay, then finally you write here as a sign, not signature. Okay, as a sign, that means your first name, not full name. This is the format of informal letter. I hope you are understanding what I am trying to express in this video. Then we will know the format of essay writing. First have to mention the heading. You have to mention the heading, okay, whatever the heading is. Then related to the heading you have to introduce the title. Okay, that means heading only, to attract the reader's mind. Okay, that is called introduction. Then followed by the body, that means the body can be divided into small paragraphs, or the word limitation that the examiner is setting for the students. And finally you conclude with the summary of whole description that you have written about, whether it is a beneficial or whether it is your advices, whatever you want to express, that is called a summary. Okay, a gist you have to write in a conclusion. Obviously the summary pattern or the format is this. Okay, title first you have to mention, then followed as an introduction to introduce the title so that the readers will be attracted to your reading. Then connecting, that means paraphrasing, that means the expression with the title, the continuity should be there. Okay, explain in the body as much as you can, with the keeping in mind the word limitation that is given to you. And then finally you write your conclusion. So this is the essay format. And there are descriptive essays also. Okay, so this is the outline. Same, that previous one was in short and here it is of long, but same pattern is followed. introduction, body, and conclusion. It depends with the given word limitation. Then we will note now about article writing. First of all, what is ailing our tourism? This is the topic that you have to write an article. Suppose that. Then you have to write in the place of title where the indication is showing here. Okay, here you have to mention the title. Okay, and who is writing this article? Who is giving this information? That means you. So you have to write your name. Either you have to write your name, initial name you don't write. Okay, you write your full name. And by, if you want to write, you write it. If you don't want to write, avoid it. It's up to you. Okay, then same pattern you have to implement here of essay. That means you have to introduce the title. Connected to the title, you have to write the second paragraph, or you can extend the paragraph, that is called body, and finally conclude the paragraph. So this is the same thing. Okay, what you have implemented for writing your essay, same thing here also it is added, but one thing is different here, that here you are mentioning your name, that this portion is written, or this article is written by you, none other. It is written by you and nobody had. It is written by you only. So I hope the concept of article writing is clear. Again, try to recall. First, you have to write the title, that means the heading, and written by whom? By you, right? That means you have to write your name, and then you introduce the topic, you explain the topic, and then you conclude the topic. It can be a short paragraph, or it can be like a essay format. That means short essay format. Here you can write. You can divide the paragraph according to your choice, or the word limitation if it is given in the question. So I hope it helped you in understanding how to write a article with correct format. Remember this. And one more thing, try to remember when you are writing an article, essay, letter, always keep in mind how to give alignment. Alignment, that means here I am drawing. This is called alignment. This alignment is very important. Then you start writing and underline the heading, the title, okay, and the name. An article is always written in box. Remember this. Here is the example, how it looks nice, right? Next, this is notice writing format. Anybody has to write a notice, but the format is very important to be known, and it should be enclosed in boxes. Okay, you have to close the box. So first of all, you have to mention name of the school or organization with place as the first part of the notice writing. Then after the heading, that means this is called heading where I am highlighting, and followed by the notice. That means you have to write notice in this space. That means center should be observed. When you write, you cannot write by imbalancing. That means you cannot write left or right, but exactly in the center you should make it fit. Adjust it properly while writing. See how much you have to adjust right, how much you have to adjust left, and then you write notice. Then write the title, the topic, that means what the topic of the notice is. Then you write on the left side date of issuing, when this notice you have issued. Then again I will remind you little bit, you have to write in brief. Okay, remember notice is not written in a paragraphs. You can split into two, okay, but briefly I will say, point wise you do it, that is best for notice writing. That is called body of the notice. Then after that, who is authorizing or who had written this notice, that means you are the person, then you have to write your name. And if you are holding any post, that is called designation, like you are a class leader or captain or cultural officer, that means you have to write there, okay. Or whether you are a librarian, then you have to write there librarian, the post, okay. Mention your name here. Signatory, okay, authorized signatory here means you can give your initial name also, okay. That means you just sign it and then you write your designation. Or you can after signing, you just mention clearly your name, okay, and then write your designation. And remember, you have to write in box, okay. This notice is written in box, and alignment you should remember. Moving to next topic, that is our another part of writing section, okay. And you can see here the notice writing, how it appears, okay. See the name of the school, it is mentioned clearly. You can underline to here, okay, with the place or organization, whatever. Then the notice should be in the center, then followed by the title, inter school cultural festa, then date when it issued, and you explain in brief, okay. You write in point wise, that means event, date of the event, time or venue. Then who authorized this, somebody must be there, that means you or anybody. Then you write that, and the in charge, whether your post is of what, so you mention it that. And remember, inside the box, this is very important. Notice is always written inside the box. Moving to our next topic is about report writing. Report writing, okay, is also important as a learner. Everybody, we should know the correct format of report writing. So here also remember, first of all you have to write title. Little bit different with article, don't get confused, okay. In article you have to write just in the middle, okay. But here in report writing you have to write left, you have to write in the left side here, written by whom this report, okay. Then post is required, your post, whether you are a student, whether you are a head boy, head girl, or you are a librarian or music teacher or science teacher, whatever you are, you have to write your designation here. And don't forget to leave space in between, okay. One line space should be left. Then mention the place and the date, and then body you write down about your expression or explanation or description as a body. You can divide here paragraph also, but limitation is followed in the report writing, okay. Topic wise also you can mention here as you are dividing the paragraphs. So I hope you understood about report writing, the concept might be clear. See how it fits in the example. I hope it helped you to clear your doubts how to write. Next, we will know the format of diary writing. So diary writing also is very interesting. We must have this habit of diary writing. First of all, we have to mention the day with date. Remember this. First of all, we have to mention the day with date. Then leave a blank line. One line space should be left. Then write at what time you are writing. Then leave a line. And then opening is important. You have to give respect. So you have to give the salutation like dear diary or dear me, whatever, and then leave a blank, and then you start writing your expression as a first person. Okay, and if you have experience in the past, obviously in the past, that means all the things which you have experienced you are going to write now. That means whole day whatever you have experienced, whether sad moment was there or happy moment was there, or whatever the things you will mention here. That means you have to remember the tenses too. That means past perfect tense you have to adopt here while writing your essay, or first person, or in present tense. That means notion is here. But as a who already have the knowledge of part of speech, why not to write a good body? So maintain this and everything will be all right. Then finally you write just your name, initial name. Okay, so this is our met how to write a diary. And now you will be that I have arranged. So it looks like this. Okay, with date you mention it, then time you mention it, then diary, that means opening, that is, okay, you give respect to your diary. So dear diary you have to mention, and then you write what are the things you have experienced whole day or 1 week or whatever. What I will say here, your own experience you have to write here, because nobody is going to, that is your special secret thing you are keeping along with you as a memory. Then finally you write your name, and remember here also be quiet. Okay, but it is your personal diary. For purpose of showing to somebody, you have to met and write inside the box. That means you are showing to somebody, that means the examinee, right? And somebody will examine you, so they will see the standard. So these are the standard, the format of diary writing. But in personal life, if you are writing a diary, so this format you follow and keep it. It is a good habit. Now last topic is our message writing. Message writing also is very important in emergency. Suppose we are going anyway, okay, then that time we have to leave a message. Or if anybody comes during the absence of our parents, that time somebody is giving the message, then we have to write a message. So this is the format that we have to remember how to write a proper message. First of all, the heading as a message you have to enter. That means as a title you have to give the message only. Then you write the date when you are writing this, then the time at what time you are writing this message, then leave a blank, remember, and then salutation you write. If you are writing that somebody had told to you, then you write that one, that like uncle, aunt, whatever who is giving you the information. That means somebody is telling to you, you write about that person, he, whatever. Okay, that is called. And if you are writing yourself that you are going somewhere and you are leaving the message for your parents, then you write down your name, that is called salutation. Okay, here, but you should know proper person. If you are leaving the message, then you write your name. Okay, but you have to, if you are a son or a daughter, then remember to use dear papa, dear mama, like that, or dear brother, like that. Okay, but if somebody is giving you the information, that means you have to write that particular person's name. Okay, like John, Michael, that means he is telling you to, telling this information to pass to your parents. Okay, you should remember. Then what is the body? Body is the 2-3 line statements, whatever you want to say. then leave a blank, then addresser. Addresser here means the person who is writing this, not this message. Okay, if you are writing, you write your name, and if another person is saying, then you write his or her name. That is all. So this is the message format we have to remember and keep practicing and writing. And here how it appears. So this is our message writing. So today's topic we have ended. We will meet with our writing format of different part, like CV, biodata, resume, email writing. In next video I will try to show you and explain you. Thank you.